Number 9, Anselmo Gandara Garcia. Number 11, Jose Rivera Castro. Number 17, Jack Daniel. Number 19, Marco Sanchez. Number 21, Angel Gonzalez Camaro. And number 23, Miguel Pelayo. And now the starters for your Seton Catholic Sentinels, coached by Billy Baker. Number 00, Daniel Mandala. Number 1, Braden Zills. Number 4, John Paul Garcia. Number 8, Emmanuel Martinez. Number 11, Eduardo Barboa. Number 12, Ethan Garcia. Number 13, Owen Anthony. Number 15, Charlie Hutchison. Number 18, Anthony Lopez. Number 22, Tanner Gordon. And number 23, Hector Acosta. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we begin our contest with prayer. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Dear Lord, thank you for the many opportunities you have given us. Thank you for this time to gather in the spirit of competition. Please help these athletes and officials perform to the best of their abilities and keep them free from injury. St. Elizabeth Ann Seton, pray for us. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Test, test, 1, 2. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here today at Michael Eubank Stadium. Today, your Seton Sentinel varsity boys take on Marcos to Niza here at home, and this is going to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Marcos to Niza, 5-2 overall, and this could be a great opportunity for the Sentinels to pick up some steam heading into the latter half of the season now. Only a few games left on the chopping block, and Seton could turn it around any day now. They're still hunting for their first win on the season, and tonight is a very special one for that to happen. Senior night at home here for the boys, and I can tell you firsthand experience, senior nights are something special every single time. So far, been a good back and forth match. Just some exchanges of possession, nothing too drastic so far. We are almost 2 minutes into this one now, and what do we need to see from Seton today? And honestly, I'd like to see them really put the foot on the gas early and keep it there. We've seen them go neck and neck with teams for, the first half and 20 minutes, and all of a sudden, at the last expected moment, they crumble, and you just don't want to see that here tonight, especially not on senior night. And, we know these boys are capable of coming out and putting on a fantastic performance here today. It's just a matter of if they will and if they can endure. We've seen consistent flashes from them, but if they can get things to go right for all 80 minutes of play here, they could come home with a pretty big upset win for senior night. Coach Baker obviously would really appreciate for the boys to pick up a win here today, but of course, we do have the ladies right after Twin Bill here tonight at Michael Eubank Stadium, and I couldn't have picked a better night for it. Lovely weather, nice breeze, and that corner kick will give Seton back possession. On the pitch tonight for the Sentinels, senior forward Owen Anthony, who just had a piece of it right there. Marcos Niza takes it right back, though. Emmanuel Martinez, number 8 in that scrap. And then to Anthony Lopez. Now it's Barboa. Barboa, we've seen consistently one of the better defenders on the Sentinel squad, and definitely not afraid of contact whatsoever. Now Charlie Hutchison on the other side. And the cross is good, but the shot on goal is not. It's just high. And it went right off the football field goal post there. That would not have been good for 3 points, in case anyone was wondering. Probably not. Okay, Barboa. Now from the keeper's box. Hits it right out to about midfield. Marcos Niza takes back control. And they've been really patient so far tonight, kind of just letting the Sentinels play the ball right into them. Now some offense from them, and the shot on goal is swallowed up by Ali Acuna. Now some midfield play. The Sentinels have something going, but it won't sustain, and Marcos Niza takes it right back. And apologies, that is Daniel Mendola in the keeper's box tonight for senior night, and he's definitely earned himself some playing time on the pitch. We've seen him in multiple other games here this season, and if it wasn't for the stud junior Ali Acuna, he'd be the guy for the Sentinels, and there'd be no issues there. A very solid keeper indeed. And he's definitely going to get tested here today. It seems that Marcos Niza really is bringing the offensive pressure, as well as some defensive poise, and this is going to be a tough matchup for the Sentinels to figure out. And Marcos Niza takes it again. Now it's the Sentinels. Anthony Lopez got a piece of it. Now Emmanuel Martinez is putting the pressure on defense, and a good job by Owen Anthony to break up that pass and give the Sentinels a chance to reset as Marcos Niza will inbound now. And they kick it back to their keeper. Really showing that patience, and he's got a boot. He kicks that one well past the midfield mark on the pitch. Deep into Sentinel territory now after a nice header. And Marcos Niza still retains possession. Some good defense there. And that one will roll out of play. Sentinels ball. Never mind. It's going to be a corner kick for Marcos Niza here. And the Padres have looked very good so far. Clean and focused, and most of all, patient. And they'll get another corner kick. This one, broken up by Borboa. That's a tongue twister right there. And some good physicality in the middle of the field. Number 8. Mendola stepped up right there, and the shot is way off goal. Apologies, that was Emmanuel Martinez, the senior midfielder, with some good contact in the middle. Forced a bad shot, and Daniel Mendola didn't even have to move. That one was way wide left, but still we're seeing a lot of the offensive pressure from the Padres, and the Sentinels really need to break this up. We're only 10 minutes into this contest, but you can't sustain this forever. But for the time being, this will come down to Daniel Mendola and company. And the corner kick goes out of bounds right in front of the net. Borboa looking to take the kick here. Shoots a laser up the middle, and it's broken up by the Padres again. The Padres are just so good at just patiently keeping the ball in their possession and not allowing any breathing room for the Sentinels. And once again, Marcos Niza takes it back, but the Padres slipped on his own feet and almost lost possession, but the Padres retain. And that's going to get called right there on number 4 for the Sentinels, and just a bit too much physicality right there Unfortunately, won't get away with that one, and now the penalty kick. The free kick opportunity. Getting his range now. And it's a laser right up the gut, broken up beautifully by Daniel Mendola. And the rebound shot is way over the net. So here we go. The senior squad is coming off, and in come the usual suspects here for the Sentinels. And you got to feel good on senior night. Those seniors have worked so hard with this team, and they've earned every minute on the pitch that they get, and such a good journey to have as a person, to be able to experience high school sports, and sports all the way up through high school, pre-high school. All of it is such a journey and such an experience that those young men are privileged to have. And for some of them, that's it. And this chapter of their life will close. For others, they'll play on and keep chasing that dream. And now the Sentinels have some offense going. But Marcos Niza's keeper sweeps it up. And they're looking to get right back to business. Shane Ellett down there on the bottom just had some good touches. Now that's number 22, Angel Gonzalez Camara, with the boot downfield. And now the Sentinels have possession once again, making their way down the pitch midfield. And look at the patience by Borboa. It's intercepted by a Padre, but Sentinels retain possession. And this one's going to go out of bounds against the Sentinels. So number 11 will set up for the throw-in for the Padres. Tanner Gordon applies some pressure. Apologies, make that Josh Brown. Applies some pressure right there. Forces that out of bounds, but Marcos Niza doesn't lose a step. And the shot over to the left, no good. Some big contact over there. And they'll shake it up. No hard feelings, of course. But the Sentinels will take possession. And the boot in is intercepted by some Padres. Now, once again, we see the methodical approach down the field from the Padres. Josh Brown breaks it up, though. Now the Sentinels have something, and it's kicked out of bounds. But they'll give possession to the Padres, and I'm a little bit surprised by that. It looked like the Padre had the last boot on it, but that won't be the case. And that bomb down the field is misplayed momentarily, but a good recovery by that forward. The Padre forward up on that end worked hard for that one, and penalty was called. And it'll be number 21 again taking the boot. Puts a good touch on it. Gets it to drop right in front of the net, and this ball is hanging out for a while. And luckily, Ali Acuna Steps in front, makes the grab, and prevents Marcos Niza from scoring first in this contest. 15 minutes have passed so far here, and it's been a whole lot of Padre. Not enough Sentinel for my liking. Obviously, the game score is still 0-0. But you can't be too comfortable with Marcos Niza's approach here today if you're a Sentinel, because they're just cracking down that door. They're taking swings and coming up empty right now, but sooner or later, if you give them this many opportunities, they're going to connect. And then you're down, and then you're chasing, and then things can fall apart. So for the Sentinels, they'd be best off nipping this in the butt early and really putting in that extra effort, that extra aggressiveness, that extra speed up the pitch to get things going in their favor. The throw-in goes right back to the Padre. He has it taken from him. That's Josh Brown with the takeaway. Never mind. We'll get you that name here in a second. But for the time being, the Sentinel attack is flustered. So Logan Sauer was the Sentinel defender with that breakup right there. And he's a freshman, which is a very good sign for the Sentinels. They've got youth. And with youth comes promise and hope. Obviously, Coach Billy Baker wants to win every single game. But sometimes things just don't go your way. And you take what you can. But one thing must be said. I mean, these boys come out and give their all every single game. And it'd just be really great to see them pick up at least one win down the stretch here to cap off this season. I mean, these boys have worked so hard, put so many hours in practicing on the pitch, and for them to come up empty would just be unfortunate. But sometimes that's the way life goes. And you just have to deal with things like that. But obviously, a whole lot of soccer left to play here, and a good handful of games down the stretch. Barboa, how about it? Down the right side, cuts between two defenders, and it's intercepted by a Padre. And Jacob Alarcon puts good pressure on, gets the ball to roll out of bounds, and it won't be called. Just barely stayed in there, but regardless, Alarcon put in the work. And that's a Padre marching down the field. And Griffin Charleston comes from behind and takes it away, but it goes right over to a Padre attacker. Tanner Gordon on the header. Now it's back in Padre control. Tanner Gordon gets physical, but the Padre gets past him. Cross is no good. That looked like a shot. Maybe came off the foot wrong, and that's going to be an injury for the moment. And he's right back up. He's all good. He just lost his footing right after that shot. But Marcos Niza has not much to fright about as he's back up early. And he might even stay in this contest. And as we can see, not a hugely deep bench for Marcos Niza. They maybe have 6 players in reserve, and sometimes that's all you need if you've got some workhorse starters. Griffin Charleston takes it away. Good job of getting physical by him, and now he's just styling on the Marcos Niza attackers. Barboa takes it up the right side. He's at the halfway mark on the pitch. And Josh Brown over to the right. The man with the rock was Albanese, then gave it to Barboa, and Barboa will let it loose. up through the field goal uprights. And that'll give the ball right back to the keeper of Marcos Niza. And that was a great sign from the Sentinels. And they have all the momentum right now as they take the ball right back. Barboa up the right side. He's got Albanese to his left, and he's going to take a shot. It goes wide right. And here we go, back to action. Some slight technical difficulties, but it's okay. We didn't miss too much action here. 17 to go here in the first. And the Sentinels have responded well to the early Marcos Niza onslaught, and I'd say this game is 50-50 right now, which is great odds for the Sentinel squad still looking to pick up their first win of the season. And some more action around the midfield mark. The Sentinels have it taken away. Sentinels now taking the ball from their own box. 15:30 on the clock. All right, we'll make it count while it lasts. Some more technical difficulties prevailing right now, but Marcos and Niza, regardless of our technical troubles, are making their way down the field right now. The cross. Caught by a Padre. No shot on goal yet. And some good defense right there from the Sentinels. Holding sturdy in the most tested moment so far. Doing a very good job as Tanner Gordon gets up and physical and kicks it right out of bounds. Gives the Sentinels a chance to reset, take a breather on defense, and prepare for this next Padre onslaught. Ten minutes to go here in this first half. And some pressure. And perhaps offsides has been called. Good news for the Sentinels. That looked menacing for a moment right there for the Padres. But the Sentinels get a call to help them out a little bit, and now they're taking a free kick from And we're back for the time being. Once again. And 8:50 on the clock. Marcos Niza still pressing deep into Sentinel territory. And they seem to be quite unbothered. Some very good cardiovascular endurance on this squad for sure, and I mean you have to expect that when they only have 6 guys in reserve. And a beautiful header from the Padres is no good as it's just wide left, and that is a scary moment for the Sentinels. And hopefully And back to action we go, and we just saw, unfortunately, a wonderful shot from the Padres. And they go ahead and break the scoring ice in this one and put themselves up 1-0 with just 4 minutes left in this first half. And the Sentinels now trying to get something going. Barboa up the right side. Barboa dribbling around, just nowhere for him to go. It's all Padres around that side of the field. And a good effort from Josh Brown. Gets a slide tackle and almost gets the possession. Oh, he does get possession. Sentinels ball. Barboa dishes it up the right side, and Matt Albanese can't corral it. It'll go back to the Padres' possession now. And the Padres just doing such a good job at controlling the pace of the game. Down the right side, and how about Ali Acuna? The stud junior steps in front, makes a layout block to keep this one a 1-0 game. But still not what you want to see for the Sentinels heading into the second half. 2:40 on the clock, and still definitely some work to be done right here by the Sentinels. Out of the corner. They're going to dribble, roll it in. And it's broken up by some Sentinels. Some good defense by the Sentinel squad. That's number 10 in a sideline chase with the Padres right there. Jamie Dahl, the sophomore forward, putting in the work. Trying to get the Sentinels back into this one. 2 minutes left. Padres 1, Sentinels 0. And the Padres trying to put an exclamation point on this half. Have some good offense going, and it's broken up by Jacob Alarcon. They keep the ball, though. Dish it up the middle. They've got a one-on-one on the outside. And it's in. Some more good control and patience executed right there by the Padres. And we'll get a number on him as soon as he turns around here. But just a tough situation, tough scene for the Sentinels. And they're not letting off the gas whatsoever. And that was number 6, Gabe Gutierrez, the sophomore, on the goal a moment ago. Sentinels ball, 1 minute on the clock. Can they stir things up heading into halftime? We'll see right here. Griffin Charleston tried to get in the way, but made no difference. Now the cross can't be converted by Marcos Niza, and things are starting to fall apart here a little bit for the Sentinels. 37 left on the clock, and they want this half to be over as soon as possible so they can regroup, because I'm not too sure what might have occurred in the last 5-10 minutes of the quarter. Apologies, of the half, but it's been all Marcos Niza, and the Sentinels just have nothing in retaliation for them right now. 15 on the clock. And still, Marcos Niza trying to make something happen. 10 seconds. And looks like we'll be able to go to halftime. And clock has winded down. So we go to halftime, where the Sentinels trail 0-2 to Marcos Niza's 2. And it's been a pretty mundane half. Things were under control, back and forth for the most part, but as we've seen so often this season for the Sentinels, things just find a way to head south in the last few minutes of each half, and that's something that they can still iron out.
Fans, between the boys and girls varsity matches, we will be honoring 19 seniors between both programs.
And in between matches here today,
make your way down towards the end of the boys game so we can get started promptly. It'd be much appreciated. Thank you very much.
In between the boys and girls matches here today, we'll be honoring 19 Sentinel seniors for their contributions and give them their flowers, so to speak. And so that'll be in between the boy and the girls game right here. We've got 9 minutes of halftime, then 40 minutes of play before we get to that, though. And hopefully in those 40 minutes, the Sentinels can turn things up and potentially even turn their season around. Once again, I'm Adam Perry. Thank you for joining me live from Michael Eubank Stadium. We'll be right back. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, right back to action at Michael Eubank Stadium here. Post halftime now into the second half, and I can tell you over halftime, the Sentinels boys were getting into it. Great vibes down there, a lot of energy building up, and these boys seem ready to go coming into the half. And you know, I'd love to see it really affect their game, and you know, we might have ourselves a little senior night miracle here at Michael Eubank Stadium. And these boys are more than capable of winning this game here today. Everything just needs to come together at the right time for them. And I mean, it's only a matter of time. Marcos Niza kicks it away. Sentinel ball. And things are looking good to start the half. And the clock was not running. Little mishap there, that's okay. 15 seconds into this half now. The ref is going to time it up. And here we go. And Marcos Niza has the ball right back, now deep in Sentinel territory, but they let it roll right out of bounds. Jacob Alarcon now with the inbound. And for the Sentinels, I mean, look, you don't have anything to lose going into this game. This game, you know, holds no pressure, external pressure, but you're playing on senior night with your boys in front of perhaps the biggest crowd all year. And I mean, this just has all the makings of a potential Sentinel upset, and I'd love to see them really execute and make it happen. They've done a great job so far in this half. Marcos Niza, though, relentless with the pressure. Getting deeper and deeper into Sentinel territory, but Tanner Gordon holds strong on the defensive side of things. It will be Padre ball, though. They have a throw-in from almost the corner. Let's see what they do with it here. Put it right up against the Sentinel net. And the striker, that forward, that top left forward, couldn't make it happen in the box. And the Sentinels get away with one. And now is a great time for them to turn it up. They have the ball with forward momentum. Let's see something happen here. And Marcos Niza, though, still relentless and patient in the second half. They had a good halftime speech as well, I'm assuming. Because, I mean, these boys are still on the top of their game. They put a shot on, and it's caught. Ali Acuna showing off some of that athleticism and hand-eye coordination and ball tracking all in one. Makes a layout catch on a sharp-tailing laser beam from the Padre striker. Barboa looks to the right. He's got nobody there. Maybe a bit of a misread, a miscommunication between him and Josh Brown. And it gives the Padres the ball right back. And up that left side, a miss hit by Jacob Alarcon will give the keeper the ball. Never mind. Let's make it a corner kick for Marcos Niza. And still, I mean, they're executing their game plan to a T right now. They are applying pressure, and that shot is a bit wide, right? But still, that's the pressure they want. And the Sentinels have to do the best they can to knock them off that course as time winds down in this one. And Marcos Niza still just gets the ball right back, and boom, right back to their methodical attack. That one's swallowed up by Ali Acuna. But he miskicks it right there, and that gives the ball right back to the eager and aggressive Padres. And how about Borboa? Borboa, so good all year at just making space and using his athleticism to get around defenders, as well as maneuvering the ball away from attackers so easily. I mean, that kid is a stud. Up and down, just a stud. And I mean, he's got the captain band on for a reason. His talent is undeniable. And he's just one of the many great pieces of this Sentinel squad. There's another one, Josh Brown. And Borboa now dribbling around, dribbling into a defender. And a collision between number 25 of Marcos Niza and our man Borboa. And Marcos Niza will take over possession at the point of contact. And some good pressure by the Sentinels forces a huge opening, but the keeper boots it away. And that was almost a breakaway opportunity for the Sentinels. Some good hustle up and down the pitch. And the Sentinels almost turned one loose right there. That just goes to show you that they have the capabilities to put up goals in this contest. It's just a matter of, can they make it happen? Can they execute at the right moment? And some good contact. A smart move by number 5 of Marcos Niza. And they are forming another attack already. Relentless. 7 minutes. 25 seconds into this contest. Apologies, the second half of this contest. And some time is being called for something. And time in. And number 14 of Marcos Niza has a good offensive push right there, but Ali Acuna swallows it up at the goal line. But he gives it right back. Can he get back in time? And he can't. So Ali Acuna, the accidental toss in, results in a goal. And that was a wonderful shot as well by the attacking Padre. But so unfortunate to see for the Sentinels. And the weather's taking a bit of a turn now. Sun just got swallowed up by some clouds. The breeze just got a whole lot heavier. And I don't like to look at these clouds rolling in, I'll tell you what. But I'm no meteorologist, so for the time being, still wonderful weather here at Michael Eubank Stadium. But that might not sustain. We'll see. Obviously, if you're watching this broadcast, hopefully you're under some comfort of a shelter of some kind. But today, I get the roof seating luxury deluxe package here at Michael Eubank Stadium, and boy oh boy, it has been beautiful up until this point in the contest. And it's still nice. It's still very, very beautiful, wonderful weather up here, but the clouds rolling in might be whispering something otherwise. Only time will tell, but for the time being, the Sentinels, Griffin Charleston, now Matt Albanese, down the right side, Sauer. And the ball is given right back to the Padre goalie. So unfortunate, a miss hit at a very crucial moment right there for the Sentinels. They had the opportunity, but once again, unfortunately, could not execute. And still a lot of time left in this contest. 31 minutes to play. And how about Griffin Charleston? Bust a move! And almost a shot on goal by Matt Albanese right there. Just didn't have the torque to really put power into that ball. And let's take a second. Nathan Horniak is, apologies, making Griffin Charleston is limping around a little bit right now. He'll have a sub coming in for him. Make it number 1, Braden Zills. The senior forward is getting back in the mix here in this one, and we could use some senior magic right about now here at Michael Eubank Stadium. Ball is in play. Sentinels put it deep into Marcos territory. But once again, their defenders have been so precise all night long on defense that there just hasn't been any wiggle room on offense for the Sentinels. They cannot make any mistakes as the attacking squad, and Barboa slips up right there, gives the ball right back. Marcos and Niza now working their way downfield, but hold on. Logan Sauer is going to break that one up. Still Padre ball, but now deep in their own territory. The Sentinels could turn this one over and perhaps have an offensive push, which they've so desperately needed here. Maybe a bit of hero ball, as one might say, to kick start this one for the Sentinels. I mean, you have to wonder if they just break that one goal ice, maybe they could have a couple more roll through and we could really have ourselves a good ball game here. And Borboa's trying to make that happen right now, but still broken up by the solid defense of the Padres. Now up the left side attacking, and the Padres put a long one on goal, but Ali Acuna's not going to let that one past him. No way. Rips it out to the left side, broken up by a Padre. But Tanner Gordon's there, and he's got pressure on him. Number 14 of the Padres does a good job of applying pressure, which, I mean, Marcos Niza has been just terrorizing with pressure all night long. Manages to keep that one in bounds and gets it over to Josh Brown now. Brown over to Sauer. Sauer up the right side. Broken up. Padres ball midfield. A good move. Pass broken up, but retained by Marcos Niza. They get the ball back. And the Sentinels kick it right back to the Padres after a loose ball right there. Now it's Gus Munoz out to midfield. Horniak applying pressure, can't get it. Now back deep in Marcos Niza territory, but still under Padre control. They do such a good job at managing the football so far here in this one. And just, yeah, their passes are not crazy. They don't do anything too out of the ordinary. They just stick to good fundamental soccer, and it's working so far. And the shot on goal is a missile. And that'll go for the 4th of the night. So that makes it 4-0. Sentinels now really having to pull off a miracle to come away with the win in this one. 26:53 is on the clock. And that is more than enough time for 4+ goals, but the Sentinels just have to get it started. They need that first goal before anything can happen. Sauer retains possession. Sauer working his way. Sauer called on the penalty right there. So Marcos Niza gets the ball back, and we really need to see a Sentinel defensive stand here. Marcos Niza now just patiently attacking. And they believe they call an offsides right there, so that goal won't count, but it was a wonderful header from the Padres, and clock is still rolling, so I'm assuming that was called back. And it was 4-0 is still the score. Padres, though, unrelenting. Logan Sauer dribbles it out of bounds right there. Marcos Niza takes it. And once again, I mean, so deep in Sentinel territory all game, and as I mentioned, that's only sustainable for so long. You can't expect to block every single shot, and right there, a wonderful pass in goal. Looked like a header redirect from one of the forwards, and that one was beautiful up close, I'm sure. 5-0 Padres now with 25:10 left on the clock, and just not the one that the Sentinels wanted here tonight, especially with it being senior night. But of course, the outcome of this game does not affect the commemoration of what these athletes have committed to the game and dedicated to their school for so many years. Griffin Charleston over to Jacob Acuna. Apologies. Jacob Alarcón. And we see Ethan Garcia in the mix. Griffin Charleston dishes it to him. Now up to the midpoint of the pitch, and oh, some physical contact. Horniak stays on the pressure though, but Marcos Niza showing off that patience once again. Comfortable in passing it all the way back to their keeper. Griffin Charleston applying pressure. Horniak from behind and sneaks right by Horniak to get the ball back to the keeper. The keeper lets one rip yet again. Sentinels take it, but given right back to the Padres. Padres now with an open shot down the right side, and it's broken up. A wonderful job by Logan Sauer to just get his body in front of that and prevent the wide open look from such a short distance. He forced them to pull back out, and that shot was a bit too far. And the kick from the Sentinels box is once again intercepted by Marcos Niza. The Padres still marching down the pitch. And this one broken up by what looks like Ethan Henry down there. Let's make that Gus Munoz. Right in the box. The throw in. Another redirect attempt. And the shot goes just over the goal. A good job by the Sentinels to prevent that one from breaking through. And we see the seniors warming up here on the bottom right of the field. And we might get to see a senior finale here to kick this one off. Ethan Garcia up the right side, off the inbound. Sentinels still have possession. Marcos Niza really getting physical in there, and a good takeaway by Horniak. Horniak over to Charleston, over to Henry, back to Horniak. Horniak pulls it back out, dishes it to Henry. Apologies, Garcia. That one will roll out of play though. A good job by the Padres, still unrelenting with the defensive and offensive pressure here in this contest, and what a scrappy team they are. They have earned all 5 goals so far here today, and sometimes that's just the way it goes. Josh Brown. And they're going to call tripping right there. Some unwanted contact for Josh Brown for sure. And the kick is redirected almost to a shot on goal. Ali Acuna breaks it up. He'll dish it right back out. Horniak, the intended man right there, but once again, the Padres intercept, and they're going to be patient with it and give it all the way back to their keeper just to reset their offense. And they break free again, and offsides it looks like. And looks like the Marcos Niza player was grabbing his face. Might have been an unintentional eye poke right there, sorts, or something of the sort by the Sentinel defender. But it's resolved, and Marcos Niza goes right back to their attack, and they've got a man way downfield, and the shot is golden. Put some wonderful spin on it to the right side of the net, and Ali Acuna had just no way of reaching the shot. It's not on him by any means, just a wonderful good look. And here we go. The Sentinel bench will swap in. A wonderful send-off for the faithful players. And while it might not be exactly what they wanted here today, at least they get to end here at home playing on their pitch with their best friends. And Borboa has it taken away. Borboa gets it right back though. Marcos Niza. Still in control. And they do a good job of letting that one roll right out of play. And Mendola will take the kick from his box. Apologies, let's make it Borboa will take the kick from the box. Up the field, intended for Owen Anthony, broken up. Marcos Niza kicks it way out of bounds. Number 4 with the throw in. Owen Anthony, header to the middle of the field, but it's broken up. And this is exciting to see for the Sentinels. They get a breath of fresh air with some fresh players in the game. Borboa over to Charlie Hutchinson. And the ball gets right past Anthony Lopez at the top of the pitch. But it was a good decision by him as it last touched the Marcos Niza forward. And the weather's still nice up here as a slick juke move was hit right there, and Mendola swallows it up right at the line. A wonderful shot on goal, and an even better catch by Daniel Mendola. The Sentinels have just under 16 minutes left in this one, and they've got a lot of ground to make up if they want to come away with the win here. But regardless, this game is not about winning or losing here today. This is about the seniors and really commemorating them and allowing them to have one last hurrah, if you will, in their big season. Borboa gets it taken away deep into Sentinel territory, but the shot goes away, and the Sentinels will keep it. Still chasing 6. 15 to go. Owen Anthony has it poked out. Still Sentinel ball. Back to Owen Anthony. And they call something there. That looks like it's going to give. Yep, the ball right over to the Padres. Some good physicality from the Sentinels right now. Marcos Niza is still trotting down the field. Borboa has it for a second, has it taken away. Now it's Daniel Mendola who scoops it up off the shot. And some contact. That's going to give the Sentinels the ball. Marcos Niza was trying to build an attack right there, but just too much physicality from the forward, and that one turns around and bites them as the Sentinels now have the ball. 13:20 on the clock. Borboa will go ahead and take this one. Puts a good boot on it. Line drive up the middle. And Marcos Niza boots it back into Sentinel territory. And the Padres take it away. Padres staying on it. They keep it in bounds, deep into Sentinel territory. Now it's taken away. Now Borboa gives it up. Now Borboa's back. Now Borboa's going to kick it out of bounds. And it'll be a corner kick for the ever so dangerous Padres. They've capitalized at least once tonight on a corner kick, and this is not where you want to be as a Sentinel. We'll see how they move around. No good. The corner kick goes over the goal. And the Sentinels will go ahead and take it. Borboa. 11:50 on the clock. Owen Anthony will make an attempt on it, but no. Padre ball as it rolls deep in their territory. And now they're going to go ahead and play the clock a bit. Be patient and give it right up. A good takeaway right there from number 23, Hector Acosta. And Emmanuel Martinez with a good takeaway right there. Padres will recover. And some rolling around by Owen Anthony on the turf. Really exaggerating the sell right there, and that's what you got to do sometimes as a good soccer player. Now Borboa with the throw-in. Zills. Back over to Tanner Gordon. And some contact between Tanner.
Soccer parents, once again, if you could start making your way towards the north side of the bleachers to get organized for our senior night so we can get started promptly after this game, it'd be much appreciated. Thank you.
And here we go. Corner kick opportunity for the Padres once again. And 9 minutes before we commence our senior night commemoration and celebration event here at Michael Eubank Stadium. So stay tuned even after this contest to give thanks to all the hardworking seniors affiliated with this program. Down on the pitch, Padres still staying on the pressure, now going for another corner kick here. 8:20 on the clock. And the kick. Centered well, batted away by a Sentinel. Well done on the defense. And a good job by Barboa. Breaks that up, sends it way downfield. Padres keep it, but it's going to go all the way back to their keeper. Hutchison breaks it up. Charlie with a good attempt right there. And a sniper warning as a Padre loses their footing on the pitch. A 50-50 kick right there will go in favor of the Sentinels. Anthony Lopez now in the game as well. Looks like Barboa will be on the throw-in. And Owen Anthony with a good effort near the goal, but it won't go. 6:40 on the clock. And a collision that will give the Padres the ball. Barboa. And Daniel Mendola fought for it, but couldn't prevent the goal. 7-0 now. Here with 5:51 to go. And not the game the Sentinels wanted to have here at home. Especially on their senior night, but sometimes things have to go this way. That's just the way life is. And an apparent knee injury for Barboa when things looked like they couldn't get worse. He slipped on his way in to contest that ball off the start right there, and he's holding his knee in agony. Prayers for Barboa, of course. Hopefully that knee is in good shape. And he just lost his footing. We'll be right back as he is tended to on the pitch. And Barboa will walk off on his own 2 feet, unassisted, which is very good to see. He is unfortunately limping a bit, but seems to be in okay spirits nonetheless. Tanner Gordon lets it rip up towards midfield. And Charlie gives it a tap with the hand. Out of reflex. And the Padres still just taking their time, patience. They know the clock is just ticking in their favor. 5:07 to go. Maybe they'll try to put this one away. Big collision. Good job. Right there by number 18. Apologies, make it number 12. Garcia. And now the Padres have the ball pinned back deep into Sentinel territory. They'll go for the throw in here, but hopefully the Sentinel defense will stand true. Header goes wild and they'll rule it out of bounds. Sentinels will take over. 4:10 on the clock. And that free kick was intercepted once again by a Padre, and some more contact will give the ball back. Still in Padres' favor after an almost breakup by the Sentinels. Daniel Mendola swallows that one up. Gives it a boot. Padres keep it. Still in control. Now way out of play. Marcos Niza will take it, and they're trying to put this one away. Just 2:50 on the clock, and they are really hammering things on the offensive side of the game. And we'll see if the Sentinels can prevent them from really running up the score here at home on senior night. And Mendola bats it away. He does put a hand on it though, so it'll be a free kick opportunity with just 2:20 on the clock. And the Padres knocking on that door once again. The free kick broken up by Tanner Gordon. What a good job of him to really use that athleticism to get up there and break that up. This one into the stands and dropped by the Sentinel faithful. Unfortunate to see. 1:30 on the clock. Kicked right back out of bounds. Sentinels will do it all over again. Marcos Niza boots this one way out of play as well. .107 on the clock. The throw-in for the Sentinels, broken up by Marcos Niza. Charlie Hutchinson has it for a second. He's got it again. And it's taken away and kicked over towards the Lady Sentinel soccer team. This pass almost gets through, intercepted by the keeper. 35 on the clock. He gives it a boot. And it's Marcos Niza down the pitch. Offsides is called. And that'll do it. That is the end of the contest. Final score, Sentinels nothing, Padres 7. Marcos
Again, we will be
Niza
starting our senior presentation here momentarily.
picks up the win here at home against the Sentinels,
and our parents, and we will get started.
In just a few moments, we will go ahead and start with the senior presentations, and what a wonderful sight this will be. Make sure to tune in and enjoy watching your friends and family here at Michael Eubank Stadium. We'll be right back with the senior presentations.
All right. Good evening and welcome to Seton Catholic Preparatory's Senior Recognition Night. Tonight we are honoring our boys and girls soccer seniors and their parents. As seniors, they have taken a leadership role in school and sacrificed their time and talent for the Seton community. Their parents have played a very important part in their lives. They have motivated them to excel in the classroom, encouraged them to be outstanding citizens, and cheered them on during competition. We are starting tonight with our girls. First, we have Elizabeth Gadd here tonight with Silas and Carmela. This is Elizabeth's third year with Sentinel Soccer. She's been first honor roll and the all-academic girls soccer team the past 2 years. Her favorite memories are all the games they played during team dinners. Next fall, Elizabeth plans to attend Montana State or ASU to study psychology. Next up, we have Megan Garvey, escorted by Ken and Karen. Megan is a 4-year member of Seton Soccer and was named to the first academic honor roll. Her favorite memories are the long bus rides to Prescott and Flagstaff. Next fall, Megan plans to attend Colorado State or ASU to study psychology or business. Next, we have Riley Kelly, accompanied by Ryan and Megan. Riley is a 4-year member of Seton Soccer. She's a Sentinel ambassador and was named to the Desert Sky first and second teams and was Defensive Player of the Year last season. Her advice to future Sentinels is to take nothing for granted and appreciate the little things in life. Her favorite part of soccer were the long bus rides and stopping for food with the team. Next fall, Riley plans to attend and play soccer at Scottsdale Community College, where she will study psychology. Next, we have Madeline Modzalewski, escorted by Susanna and Dan. Maddie is a 2-year member of Sentinel Soccer. She's played soccer for 12 years and was named to the second honor roll for 3 years. Her advice for underclassmen is to have fun and live in the moment. Next year, Maddie plans to study nursing at the University of Arizona. Here we have Kylie Monks here tonight with Vicky and Joe. Kylie is a 4-year member of Sentinel Soccer. She's also a member of varsity tennis, volleyball, National Honor Society, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and is a student ambassador. Her best memory was playing in the Junker game her sophomore year. Next year, Kylie may continue her soccer career and study nursing at U of A, San Diego State, or Clemson. Next up, Addie Morris, here tonight with Nikki and Sean. Addie is a 4-year member of Sentinel Soccer. She's also a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, varsity tennis, and volleyball teams. Her favorite memory was getting locked in the Seton parking lot and being saved by Coach Grant. Next fall, Addie plans to attend the University of North Carolina, San Diego State, or U of A. Next up, Courtney Wynn, accompanied by Andy and Chi. Courtney is a 3-year member of Sentinel Soccer, and she is president of the Seton Buddies Club. Her advice for underclassmen is don't take anything for granted and play every game like it's your very last game. Her best team memory was that one time she put sticky notes all over Maddie Schweinberg's car. Next year, Courtney plans to attend Oregon State or the University of Colorado Boulder. At this time, I'd like to say congratulations to all of our senior girls soccer players and their parents. Another big round of applause. I believe we have to excuse them now because they have a game. Mr. Licht, is that true? Ladies, thank you. You are excused to get ready for your game. We'll take a couple of quick pictures. All right, now presenting our class of 2024 senior boys soccer. First up, Hector Acosta, escorted by Maria and Hector. Hector is a 2-year member of Seton Soccer. He is a Kairos leader and a member of the Hope Squad. His best memory was being part of the JV Warriors and beating Saguaro last year. Next fall, Hector plans to study medical technology at ASU or U of A. Next up, we have Owen Anthony, here tonight with Carrie and Travis. Owen is a 2-year member of Sentinel Soccer, and he is a Seton ambassador. His favorite part of soccer is talking with friends on the long bus rides. Next year, Owen plans to study business agriculture at U of A. Here we have Eduardo Borboa, here with Anna and Carlo. Eduardo is a 4-year member of Sentinel Soccer with 2 years as team captain and second team all-region recognition. He's a Sentinel ambassador and has been on first honor roll since freshman year. His favorite memory was beating Mesquite in overtime sophomore year. Eduardo plans to continue his soccer career in college and hopes of becoming a physician's assistant. Ethan Garcia is next up, and he's here today with Catherine Garcia. Ethan is a 4-year member of Sentinel team and said his best memories were the team dinners and making the postseason his sophomore year. Next fall, Ethan plans to attend college and study health science. Next we have JP Garcia with Susie and Christian. JP has been 4 years with Seton Soccer. He's a member of creative writing and chemistry clubs. His advice for underclassmen is to have fun, take pictures, and be in the moment. Next fall, he has plans to study business at ASU. Next up, we have Tanner Gordon, here tonight with Lori and Perry. This is Tanner's 3rd year playing soccer for Seton. His favorite team memory was playing varsity soccer his freshman year with his older brother Mason. Tanner's future includes big plans of becoming a Formula One driver. Next, we have Charlie Hutchison here with Jennifer and Paolo. Charlie is a 3-year member of Sentinel Soccer. He was also a member of the swim team and track and field teams. He likes surfing, and his advice to underclassmen is to be on time and remember to bring your cleats. His favorite part of soccer was the team dinners and long bus trips. Next fall, Charlie plans to attend the University of Miami to study marine biology. Next we have Anthony Lopez, accompanied by Brenda and David. This is Anthony's 1st year with Sentinel Soccer. He is also a member of the Spanish Honor Society and track and field team. His best memory was building a snowman at the Flagstaff game. Next fall, Anthony plans to study sports journalism at ASU. Next we have Emmanuel Martinez here with Patricia and Luis. Emmanuel has played Sentinel Soccer for 2 years, and he's a member of the National Spanish Honor Society. His favorite part of the season was traveling with the team to away games. Next year, Emmanuel plans to do real estate and attend Arizona State and major in business. Next we have Daniel Mendola here tonight with Thomas and Renee. This is Daniel's 1st year with Seton Soccer. He is also a member of the Sentinel Ambassador Society. His best memory was making his first save against Williamsfield High School. Next fall, Daniel will study nursing at Arizona State University. Next up, Victor Nichols, escorted by Minnie and Jack. Victor is a 4-year member of Sentinel Soccer. He's a member of the Kindness Club and received first and second academic honors. His advice to underclassmen is to always be yourself. Next year, Victor plans to attend and play soccer at Cornell College, major in finance and minor in computer science. Last but not least, we have Braden Zills, escorted by Conrad and Jennifer. This is Braden's second year with Seton Soccer, and he is president of the Chemistry Club. His best team memories are the team dinners and the important wins. Next fall, Braden plans to study biochem at Purdue. Finally, to all our senior athletes, remember this moment and know that each of you has made an incredible impact on your team and the Seton community. On behalf of Seton Catholic Preparatory, we want to say congratulations, God bless, and best of luck in the future. One more round of applause for all our 2024 Sentinel seniors.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Michael Eubank Stadium, home of your Seton Catholic Sentinels. Tonight we welcome the Padres of Marcos de Niza. The Seton Catholic community extends to you a warm welcome. Marcos and Seton Catholic are members of the Arizona Interscholastic Association and abide by the rules and regulations as set forth by the association to maintain high standards of conduct, competition, and relations with member schools. Tonight's teams are friendly rivals playing in a game representing their schools. As members of opposing teams, their display of sportsmanship should be reflected by all spectators in attendance. Our officials for tonight's match is assigned by the AIAR, Alex DeHege, Oscar Johnson, and Marinus DeHege. And now let's introduce the starters. First from our guests from Marcos, coached by Kristen Muir. Number 29, Grace Vulo. Number 2, Destiny Best. Number 13, Julissa Hernandez. Number 12, Sienna Murphy. Number 15, Christina Matus. Number 9, Veronica Lugo. Number 4, Elena Tavina. Number 36, Ivy No. Number 28, Cece. And number 1, Mila Humphrey. And now the starters for your Seton Catholic Sentinels, coached by Billy Baker. Number 0, Barrett Padilla. Number 6, Addie Driscoll. Number 7, Kylie Monks. Number 8, Addie Morris. Number 9, Caitlin Davey. Number 10, Courtney Wynn. Number 12, Lauren Fallman. Number 14, Emerson Stoff. Number 16, Madeline Modzalewski. Number 21, Megan Garby. And number 25, Riley Kelly.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me No matter where you are around the globe, you're tuned in to Michael Eubank Stadium here tonight, where after a wonderful senior presentation, we will finally get to some more action. Here, the ladies take on the Padres' female counterpart. We saw earlier in the night the male counterpart put on a wonderful performance. They won 7-0, knocking off the Sentinels here at home on their senior night. Definitely upsetting, but for the Sentinels, they can still cap off the night strong. These ladies can go out here and play a fantastic match, and hopes will be high to end off the night. We'll take a sec here while we wait for the Lady Padres to take the field. And here we go, straight into action for the Sentinels here. And some subs will come in and out. That looks like a senior commemoration right there. And that's just beautiful to see. That right there is number 10, Courtney Nguyen. Addison Morris passes it over to Kylie Monks. Monks up the left side. Adeline Driscoll has the ball. She shoots it towards the middle, and it's kicked right back to her. Now the Padres take control. And the Sentinels are going to take it right back. Adeline Driscoll takes a banger shot on goal, and she is money within the first minute. That's incredibly impressive from her, as the Sentinels now jump out to a 1-0 lead on the banger of a shot from about 20 yards out. Fantastic job by her. Adeline Driscoll makes a statement to kick this one off. This one intercepted by Sentinel, Kylie Monks. Adeline Driscoll now with the ball. She'll dish it over to Kylie. Monks over towards the left sideline. She's going to keep it in bounds. And she's got a one-on-one with the keeper. Oh, but she hesitates on the shot. The opportunity closed itself pretty quick right there. And it's Sentinel ball deep into Padre territory once again. Passover is broken up by the Padres. They've got something going. Moving towards the top of the pitch. Now dead middle. And what a good job by the Sentinel ladies so far of just controlling this contest. Similar to what we saw Marcos Niza do in the previous match against the boys. But it's the female Sentinels in control here. And that leaves a great taste in the mouth of the spectators here on hand. This matchup should be a good one for the Sentinel faithfuls. Emmy Soft was getting in the mix right there. Now Maddie, Kylie Monks puts it on and no good. Broken up by some Padres willing to put their bodies on the line right there. And we're just 3 minutes here into the second half and, apologies, into this game. And it's all Sentinels so far. These ladies came out on the top of their game here tonight. Riley Kelly streaking across. Kelly almost puts a shot on. Just wide right. And what an effort right there by the Sentinels. And the Padres on the kick, give it right back to the Sentinels. Riley Kelly streaking up that right side. She puts a shot on goal. And it's broken up by the goalkeeper of Marcos Niza, and that's just a fantastic job. Anna Kearns is the goalkeeper for the Padres here tonight. Kristen Moore, the head coach, obviously could be a bit more pleased with the schedule results so far of the Padres. These ladies have underperformed a little bit, 2-7 on the year. But regardless, every game is a clean slate and anything can happen. The Sentinel ladies, though, are on the pressure. Kylie Monks puts up a banger of a shot and it's in. What a shot by Kylie Monks right there. Top half of the net, nothing that the keeper could do. We would have had to have had Wempinyana in the net right there to stop that one. That was a wonderful shot placement right there by Kylie Monks. And the Sentinels once again making their way deep into Marcos Tenise's territory. This one booted over to the right side. Monks dishes it back to Megan Garvey, and it's broken up by the Padres. Adeline Driscoll. Monks now. Shot on goal from Addison Morris is played well by the keeper. And what a toss by the keeper. This one goes deep into Sentinel territory. Lauren Fallman is the one who dishes it back for the Sentinels. And up the right side, Riley Kelly's got some space. She's going to put a shot on, and it's broken up. Good save by the keeper right there. And this ball will go in favor of the Padres. The tussle at midfield right there will go in favor of the Padres. So far it's been firing on all cylinders for these Lady Sentinels, and Can't ask for much more than what they've given you so far. 2 goals to none. And they break one loose down the left side. Addison Morris, she's tripped up, and that'll be called in favor of the Sentinels. Addison Morris. Puts a good boot on it, and it's broken up by the Padres, number 9. And now with 8 minutes knocked off here in this contest, we've got a whole lot of soccer left to play. And the further we progress, the more it wanes in favor of the Sentinels. They've got a corner kick right here, and they're stacking the box. Now they spread out. Header. Almost good to go. Sentinels keep it in play. More damage on the way. Riley Kelly just mistimed it right there. Sentinels still retaining control, though. Good job by them on the spacing and ball control. Addison Morris down the left side. This one will roll out of play. Padres now from the box. They'll let one rip here. Riley Kelly is there. She's streaking down the right side. And some good defensive work right there by the Padres. But Riley Kelly bursts through. She gets across. And almost a goal by the Sentinels right there. What a save. Tremendous save right there by the Padres. And that is just uber impressive to be able to maneuver her body in front of that, and that ball is coming across hot from Riley Kelly. They'll get a corner kick, though. Sentinels still applying pressure. The header goes right into the Padres territory, and the Padres boot it back to the Sentinels. Riley Kelly. She's patient with it up top. She's got some opening. She lets it rip. Keeper's out of place, but the Sentinels cannot capitalize right there. Kylie Monks has it. Dishes it to Addison Morris. Morris. Back to Monks. Monks over to Emmy Soft. Soft to Kelly. Good ball movement by these Sentinel ladies right now. Kelly to Ava Peth. Peth. Over to Morris. Morris lets it rip. The shot is defended well by the keeper. 10 minutes off the clock here. And this matchup is heating up. And from the corner, it rolls in. Sentinels capitalize on the corner kick opportunity, and that's just great to see. 28:31 on the clock. Sentinels go up 3-0. And Riley Kelly now with an opportunity up on the far side of the pitch. She'll try and connect with Ava Peth down there, but connection won't be made. Apologies, that was Megan Garby down there looking for that connection. Riley Kelly on the throw in here. Kelly has it intercepted. A good job by the Marcos Niza defender right there. Emmy Soft dribbles it back out, looking for some kind of opening. Ava Peth is there. Peth, one sharp dribble move, pokes it through the legs of the defender. Now Soft up the left side. Soft still has it. Soft collision, and it's taken right back, but the Sentinels have it. It's deep in their territory, but the Sentinels do have possession. Number 4, Ella Bruning, is there. Keeper played her part as well. Then Caitlin Davey. Then back to Soft. Then Morris. Now Morris up the right side, looking for Megan Garby. Garby. She won't get there. Padres ball. 26:45 on the clock. And it is chilly. Officially chilly here, ladies and gentlemen. The moon is out. The clouds are still overhead. You can barely see them now, but the breeze is still moving in as well. And I have the best seating in the house. I would like to say I'm right on top of the broadcasting booth today. And the weather's treated me nicely up until this point. That wind chill is starting to make me feel like an ice cube here on this wonderful January night. 3-0 Sentinels lead. 26 on the clock in the first. And it's been all Sentinels so far, ladies and gentlemen. These ladies have lived up to the hype up until this point, and they're only building more and more momentum as this one progresses. Emmy Soft is there on the kick. She takes it right from the Padres. Dishes it up to Megan Garby. Garby to the middle. Back to Soft. Soft takes a rip, and it's just wide right. 25 on the clock now. And 2 subs will come in. 5 and 12. Lauren Fallman and Adeline Sanders are in this contest. Emmy Soft has been making noise all night long. And some good defensive work. Caitlin Davey forces the Padres to go out of bounds with it. A good throw in from Riley Kelly. Right around the halfway mark on the pitch. And it'll be Padres ball now. And a good job to turn that one up the field by the Sentinels. Now they'll have the ball deep in Padres territory. Less than 24 minutes left in this first half now. Kylie Monks just showing off with the ball at this point. Emmy Soft up the middle. Soft is going to give it up. She's coming to take it back, though, and she forces it right into the hands, or the feet, rather, of Caitlin Davey. Now it's Riley up the right side. Riley still has it. Riley going to give it back to her defenders. to reset this offense. Ava Peth is there. Give it to Kylie Monks. Monks to the right side. Garby. She will just barely get there, and unfortunately isn't able to turn around on it all the way and put it on goal. A great effort nonetheless. And the Padres can breathe for the first time in a few minutes. Padres give it up right away. Kylie Monks takes it away. Emmy Soft is there. Soft puts it on goal, and it's going to trickle in off the boot of the Padre defender. That's very unfortunate to see, but regardless, that'll make it 4-0 in favor of the Sentinels. And 4 goals with less than half the first half gone. I'm no mathematician, but that should put the Sentinels to be on pace for about 8 in this first half, which would be just tremendous. And a huge opening that was opened up by Riley Kelly right there, and Idolin Sanders almost had a huge opportunity, but her feet were taken from right underneath her, and she'll get a free kick opportunity right outside the box. They're going to give it to Garby. See what Megan has up her sleeve here. 21:26 on the clock here in this first. Riley Kelly busted up towards the top side. She's going to give it back to Emmy Soft. Soft over to Morris. Morris takes a shot just wide right. Good attempt by her. Padres give it a boot. Broken up by Garby. Now Emmy Soft. Soft has it taken away and kicked out of bounds. That'll be Sentinel ball. Riley Kelly with another opportunity on the throw-in. And she is just so good anytime she is even near the soccer ball. She's been a very impactful player tonight, as well as the rest of the season. You see Emmy Soft coming off the pitch. And the Sentinels now on defense for the first time in a little bit. Ava Peth, though, not going to let that happen. She's moving the ball back up the pitch for the Sentinels. They've got a bit of a breakaway right here. And they kick it out of bounds. Garby can't quite get there. And a good shot on goal for the Sentinels. They can't quite put it away, though. They're still staying on the pressure. Adeline Sanders was the lady with the shot on goal. But the box was stacked with Padres. They just barely prevent it from rolling in. Kendall Farron now playing some defense for the Sentinels. Takes it away. She's taking it up the right side. Giving it to Maddie. Monzalewski forces it out of bounds. Sentinels will keep it. Kendall Farron has it, or had it for a second. Padres took it away. Kylie Monks dished it over to Adeline Sanders for a bit of a forced shot there. And it'll roll wide right. So 17:27 left on the clock. Sentinels still hold a 4-0 lead. And no signs of offensive life from the Padres thus far. And things don't appear to be trending any differently. Padres give it a boot. They have it up the top far side. They kick it on the Sentinel side. The Sentinel side of the pitch. It's deep in Sentinel territory now for the first time in a while here tonight. And a good boot from the keeper will turn things on their head. Kylie Monks now at midfield. Kylie Monks to the left side. Kylie Monks in between two defenders. Almost got it to Garby. Now Peth at midfield. Peth to her left side. She's looking upfield. She's got her lady, Adeline Sanders. Sanders up the left side. Adeline Sanders dishes it up the middle. Kylie Monks with some open space. She won't shoot. Kylie Monks being patient. Ava Peth taking a long shot. No bueno. And the Sentinels will take the ball for a throw-in deep in Padre territory. Two subs coming into this one. Charlotte Cyphers and Madeline Breen are coming into the game. And out come Garby as well as Monzalewski. Kylie Monks busts a move, makes a defender fall. And with the goal! Great shot. And huge celebration for the Sentinels. Make it a 5-0 game here. What a moment that was. Right there on senior night. Just great to see. Padres now have some offensive life. Ella Probst just trying to take that away, and she does. Eva Peth dishes it back. Ella Bruning busts a move down the middle. And they had some separation for a moment, but it was taken away. Lauren Fallman up the left side. Give it now to Madeline Breen. Now up the far right side. Charlotte Cyphers looking for an opportunity. I believe that was number 9, Caitlin Davey, with the goal not too long ago. Great stuff here from the Sentinel ladies thus far. Kylie Monks will pass it over to Lauren Fallman for the throw-in. Riley Kelly comes onto the pitch. Caitlin Davey will take a breather. Monks now. Over to Charlotte Cyphers, and Cyphers put a great shot on goal right there. .12:45 on the clock. And Riley Kelly has it in Sentinel territory. Now Monks. Path is there. Ella Bruning with the big clear. Down the left side, Madeline Breen with some speed. She'll dish it over to Kylie Monks. Monks looking to the right side. Almost has her lady. Broken up, but recovered. Sentinels have it. They give it up to the far right side. Madeline Breen takes a shot. It's deflected. And still a good offensive push for the Sentinels right there. Riley Kelly now to shut this down for the Padres. She'll take it right back. Riley Kelly. Riley Kelly has it here. Deep in attacking territory. .5-0 here with 11 minutes to go left in the first half. And, I mean, these Sentinel ladies have done everything right. They've played their way. They've been patient with the ball, clean, haven't had too many turnovers, and just patiently outskilling this opposing squad. That ball bumped off the referee. Accidental, of course. And we resume play. Riley Kelly gives it a boot to Kylie Monks. Monks right up the middle. Has her lady, Adeline Sanders, but Sanders cannot convert. 10 minutes left here. Ava Peth. Peth gives it back. Ella Probst. Probst to Monks. Monks back to Adeline Sanders. Sanders. Down the left side, give it to Probst. Back to Sanders. And they pass it back and forth. One too many times, it appears. So Padres ball with 9:40 on the clock. Oh, some roughing up happening on the pitch, and of course it's all fair play until it gets called. These ladies are all tough on the pitch here tonight, and they're just looking to compete. No holds barred. Ava Peth with some slick dribble moves up the middle. Dishes it over to Ella Probst. Probst to Adeline. Adeline looking for a cross. And she has it kicked away from under her. Sentinel ball here. And we'll see who they send to the corner. And Marcos and Niza is sending on a new trio of subs, and Ava Peth will take the corner. 5-0, Sentinels looking to make it 6 or more heading into the half. And they've got a good opportunity to do it right here. Ava Peth. And it looks like that one was not ready to go. So we'll do it all over again. Ella Probst looks to be receiving the pass right here. Now it's a laser across the middle that the Sentinels cannot receive. So it's Padres ball. They'll give the Sentinels a good run here through the last 7 minutes of the half. Never mind. It is Sentinels ball. So Ava Peth, back to that corner she goes. The Sentinels set up for, hopefully, some more action in the box. We'll see. This one broken up by the Padres. Breen has a good boot on it. Adeline Sanders puts a good boot on it, but to no avail. Ella Bruning kicks it back into play. Kendall Farron was on the ball there for a moment. Now it's back to Bruning. Bruning has it deflected by the Padres. Riley Kelly. She's tearing her way down the field right now. Riley Kelly. Still beating defenders. Still cuts it back up the middle. Crosses it. And the shot on goal was a beauty from Samantha Mudzlewski, but it was broken up. And a good stand right there by the goalkeeper of the Padres to prevent this one from getting any further out of hand. Ava Peth, though, and Riley Kelly by midfield, still trying to pour the pressure on, and they do. Batted away by the Padres. Bruning dishes it up top. Now it goes back to Peth. Peth up the middle. Peth over to Breen. Breen shot on goal, and that'll fly just high. Madeline Breen with a good attempt right there. She cut through some defenders, but the shot just went away. 5:40 on the clock. And another good offensive stint from the Sentinels. Doesn't result in anything, but we saw some good pressure right there from Kendall Farron and company. And asking for some help is one of the Sentinel attackers. She won't get it. And the Padres will let this one roll out of bounds right before the midfield mark on the pitch. Breen. Now Bruning. Bruning takes it. Now Farron has it. And it's right back to the Padres ball. Padres looking to take a rip here. Just 4 minutes on the clock. They could use some action if they want to try and come back in this one. Peth is all over it. Now Probst down the left side. Probst showing off the wheels right now. Tries to dish it over, but nobody's there. Peth going to take a rip from 40 yards out and just barely touched by the keeper. Keeper stepped out of bounds, so they're going to stack the box. We're going to have a corner kick here. We'll see where they break out from the box. 3:20 on the clock. And counting. Peth. Kick goes long. Adeline Sanders trying to make something happen, but not quite. Padres still doing a good job. Farron now getting physical. Riley Kelly has it. Kelly taking it for a stroll now. Kelly has it taken away. Peth is there. Peth gives it right back to Bruning. And Bruning has done such a good job all night long of being in her position at midfield and doing a good job at receiving the passes from her teammates and dishing it back out. She has not had many turnovers, if any, here tonight. She's definitely playing her role. Breen takes a laser of a kick that just goes over. 2:15 on the clock, and the Sentinels are not looking to take the pressure off here at home on senior night. What a tremendous effort from them, and I mean, they've earned this game so far. And a good job right there of Charlotte Cyphers, using her head in all the right ways on the pitch. Breaks it up, but Padres keeper will go ahead and get a hand on it. Peth now. Peth takes a hard shot that goes wide left. And a missed kick from the box will put the Sentinels in pretty good position if they can take this one away. Charlotte Cypher is trying to break it up, get physical, and Sentinels ball. 45 seconds on the clock here in this first half. And in terms of audio coverage, that'll be all for tonight. Thank you so much for joining this broadcast. Obviously, the rest of the game will still be available to you, but myself, Adam Perry, and the rest of the broadcasting team will be signing off here in a moment. And what a wonderful night it's been for the Sentinels altogether. The boys couldn't pull out a win here, but the ladies, heading into the second half, have been getting it done. 5-0, and they're on pace to end this one short through the 8-0 mercy rule. And obviously, you guys will get to experience that right after halftime. Once again, I'm Adam Perry. Thank you so much for joining us here today at Michael Eubank Stadium. And to halftime we go. Thank you. God bless.